Hey everybody, I told you I would be back. Happy Cyber Monday. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and you're getting some amazing deals. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Brittany Budd. I am a leader, a coach, and a mentor, and I empower women to build confidence and create success so they can live the lifestyle of their dreams. And tonight I am sharing with you guys a little tidbit of my past. And to be perfectly honest, I am very nervous now that I am live to be sharing this with you guys. But that means that it's probably important to share. So I want to talk to you guys about self-worth because for me, having like a very low level of self-worth is something that I have been afflicted with for like over 20 years. So let me just share with you guys a little bit about where that comes from and how I have got over it. When I was a very little girl, there was a male figure in my life who had a drinking problem. And when I was extremely young, it was essentially said to me, not in so many words, but it was essentially said to me that my worth was less than the bottle. And hearing that as a child set the tone for most of the rest of my life to date. I went through depression. I went through suicidal thoughts because I really believed that I was not worth more than a bottle of beer, a case of beer. I had zero value to offer the world, and I was worthless. I've talked about mental health in the past, and back then, being so young and mental health being not talked about and not really a lot known about it, I was told that I was too young to get medication when I was going through this suicidal stage. I was also bullied pretty badly, and that I was just going to grow out of it. And thankfully I did for a time. I also suffered with anxiety, and I would have panic attacks because I had no idea, the next time I would see this person, would he be drunk? Would he be sober? Would he be the happy drunk? Would he be the mean drunk? I had no idea. So I was afflicted with anxiety. And this, translated and continued on for most of my life. And, as I got older, I turned to boys that were trouble. I did date some really nice guys, but I mostly dated really not nice guys. I dated guys that had addictions. I dated guys that drank, that did drugs, that smoked. I dated guys that abused me. I dated guys that called me names and mentally abused me, emotionally abused me. And I think now, looking back, I did that because I convinced myself that I could get them to love me enough to change. And if I could get them to love me enough to stop drinking or stop smoking or stop doing drugs or stop abusing me or stop going to the strip club or whatever, then finally I would be validated and I would be worth it. I'd be worth something. And of course, if you've ever been a girl who dated the bad boy, they do not change, do they? No, they don't. So none of these guys ever changed for me. And, in my late teens, early 20s, I went through another bout of anxiety and depression when I entered university. And that was really, really hard. And I would encourage you, if you are someone who feels like you do not have any self-worth, it doesn't come from other people. It comes from you inside. And while I was at the Unstoppable Influence Summit in Salt Lake City last month, almost 2 months ago now, we went in October, I'm really holding back the tears, you guys. I'm sorry. One of our speakers named Tyler had a few of the lovely women go up on stage, and he had a mirror up there. And I want to encourage you, if you are someone who struggles with self-worth, I want to encourage you to do this exercise, because it's going to go one of two ways. So I want you to go to your mirror, and he had these women come up on stage and look in the mirror. Look straight into your own eyes and say out loud to yourself, oh, okay, sorry, the awful things that you think. Look yourself dead in the eye and say, you are not worth it. Whew, I'm so sorry. You can't do this. You're not meant for this. And like I say, one of two things is going to happen. You're either not going to be able to do it. You're definitely going to cry. Like I'm crying and I'm not even doing it. I'm just talking to you guys. You're either not going to be able to do it because there's going to be something inside you that reminds you that this is a bunch of crap. This is lies. You're lying to yourself. Or, oh my Lord God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I really did not think I would cry. Or you're going to be able to do it, but you're going to hear a small voice reminding you that that's a lie. Whew. So doing this exercise will help you to realize that you are worthy, you are enough, and you are meant for all the things that you want. And I want you to realize that it's not up to other people to validate you and put a price, like a value on you, put a price on you, put a worth on you. It's up to you. And you need to believe that for yourself. And, you know, it took me over 20 years to realize that the, you know, the validation or knowing that I'm worth something was not going to come from the sources I was looking for it. It's not going to come from the person that set the tone for like 20 years of my life. It's not going to come from a boy. It's not going to come from my husband. You know, I'm lucky that I have my amazing husband who loves me and supports me all the time. But it can't come from those people. Good grief. It's got to come from you. So, if you struggle, I am so sorry. And honestly, this is not something I struggle with anymore, thanks to all of the personal development that I have done. And I've worked through all this stuff. It still makes me emotional. So if you are someone that struggles, I encourage you to do this very, very hard thing and go look in the mirror and do what I said to do. And then listen for that voice that's either going to stop you or it's going to tell you that you're lying when you say it, and like believe it. All right, you guys. Sorry for that super deep one today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Cyber Monday and you're getting all kinds of amazing deals out there. Feel free, as always, to share my videos, like comment, tag friends or family members that you think could use it. Save it if you want to save it for a rainy day or another day when you are feeling worthless. And as always, you guys, if you are struggling with anxiety and depression, just really quickly, that is nothing to be ashamed of. Mental health is so, so important. Please seek help. Please talk to somebody. You do not have to do this alone. Feel free to talk to me. I'm certainly no expert, but I have been there, and I would love to encourage you and support you and help you get the help that you need so that you can be a happier version of yourself and you can love yourself and get to a point where you really do love yourself, you're comfortable in your own skin, and you're happy with yourself. So, have a good night, you guys.